The Golden Bachelorette fans are begging for Joan Vassos rejects, as she is down to just 4 men. She originally had 24, but as hometowns approach, she has left many heartbroken. That being said, there are a lot of viewers who are more than willing to pick up the broken pieces. Keep reading for more details. Golden Bachelorette fans beg for Joan Vassos rejects. It is the premiere season of the Golden Bachelorette, and no one knew what to expect. Joan Vassos, who originally appeared on The Golden Bachelor, was chosen as the lead. She had to leave early in Jerry's season to be with her family. Therefore, she did not get a fair shot despite having a great connection with Jerry. He ended up marrying Teresa Nist, but that lasted just 3 months, so how could this version be any better? 24 men from all walks of life came to the mansion, vying for Joan's heart. They were all different, but Joan said she loved them all the same. She was impressed with their backstories and that they were all family men. On night 1, the family sent in videos, telling their dads how much they loved and missed them. Not a dry eye in the house. Furthermore, the contestants became incredibly close with one another. They banded together when Chalk Chapel's mother, Jill, passed away despite him being a frontrunner. Now, with only 4 men remaining, fans have a lot to say about the men Joan's passed. Mark Anderson, Jonathan Roan, and Charles Ling were fan favorites, so much so that they have been requested to be the next Golden Bachelor. Now, a Reddit thread has been started with the OP asking for all of Joan Vassos' rejects. Of course, they did have a few that could stay behind. I'll take almost all of Joan's rejects. Really all except the caterer and Pascal. Too bad I'm pretty much the opposite of her looks-wise. So, Jack Lencioni and Pascal Equi were the 2 that were out, but that leaves a good chunk of men to choose from. They're for the taking. After seeing this, what were the thoughts of other Golden Bachelorette fans? Did they also want Joan Vassos rejects? And if so, which ones? My top picks would be Dan, so freaking cute, Gary, his laugh is so infectious, and Mark, such a sweet soul. Honestly, any of the guys on the show would beat the duds in my town. I would take the scraps. B, they shouldn't be scraps. Or rejects, lol, she loved the teddy bears at first, then poof, they were gone. I'll take Jonathan or Jordan or Dan. Many loved Dan, but were not in favor of Pascal. They did not think he was a bad guy, but he was far too high maintenance for any of them. Ultimately, the men, those who have been eliminated, and those still there, like Jordan Heller, were amazing options. In the end, the 23 that are left behind have a plethora of options, and will easily be booked with dates for months. Do you find any of Joan's rejects appealing? Let us know and watch the Golden Bachelorette Thursdays on ABC. With the Golden Bachelorette bringing a fresh and heartfelt twist to the popular Bachelor franchise, fans have been hooked from the very start. The show, focused on mature love and second chances, has captured the hearts of viewers with its depth, authenticity, and the heartwarming stories of its contestants. At the center of it all is Joan Vassos, a radiant and compassionate woman in her golden years, whose grace, wit, and magnetic personality have made her the perfect leading lady for this groundbreaking season. However, while Joan herself has become a beloved figure, it's her rejects who are stirring up conversation and gaining unexpected fan attention. As Joan narrows down her suitors in her quest for love, viewers can't help but notice the incredible men who don't receive a rose. In a delightful twist, fans have begun rallying behind these so-called rejects, begging the producers to give these mature gentlemen their own second shot at love, and maybe even a show of their own. Why Joan Vassos' rejects stand out. When it comes to the Golden Bachelorette, there's a stark contrast between the usual drama associated with the traditional Bachelor shows and the depth of connection and respect seen here. Joan Vassos' suitors are men who've lived full lives. Many of them are widowers, divorcees, or simply individuals who haven't found lasting love yet. These men are not just contestants competing for a rose. They are seasoned, emotionally intelligent, and mature individuals who have faced the highs and lows of life with great fans. Is that Joan's rejects aren't being dismissed because they lack charm or connection. They're simply not the right fit for Joan. but they possess qualities that make them endearing in their own right. These men, with their stories of love lost and their genuine intentions for love anew, have touched the hearts of viewers in ways that few reality TV contestants do. It's no wonder that as Joan sends men home each week, fans are clamoring for more of their journeys. The appeal of mature romance. There's something deeply moving about seeing older adults open their hearts to love again after decades of experience. Joan's suitors represent the idea that love isn't bound by age. It can happen at any time, in any stage of life. Fans are drawn to these men not only because they're interesting and multidimensional, but also because they offer a refreshing break from the typical reality TV drama. Instead of love triangles and petty rivalries, Joan's rejects handle their exits with dignity, often expressing their appreciation for Joan and the chance to pursue love, even if it didn't work out. These men are respectful, emotionally available, and truly invested in the process. Their vulnerability, sincerity, and kind-heartedness have made them stand out as people worth following, whether or not they're Joan's final pick. One particular moment that sparked fan interest was when Roger, a widower and early fan favorite, opened up about his late wife during a one-on-one date with Joan. Although Joan ultimately decided to part ways with Roger, citing their different emotional paths, fans were moved by his openness and the tenderness with which he spoke about his past. Roger's departure was met with an outpouring of support on social media, with viewers praising him for his courage and vulnerability, and calling for him to get another chance at finding love. The birth of the Golden Rejects. As Joan continues to make tough decisions each week, the men she sends home have sparked a fan movement of their own. Dubbed the Golden Rejects by viewers, these contestants have created a fan base that's as passionate, if not more so, than that of the show's final suitors. Viewers have taken to social media platforms to advocate for these men, urging the show's producers to create a spin-off or second season dedicated to giving them another shot at love. The appeal of the Golden Rejects lies in the fact that these men have been through life's challenges and emerged with a sense of wisdom and clarity that many viewers admire. Their stories resonate with people of all ages, but especially with older audiences who see themselves in these suitors' experiences. For many viewers, these men are a reminder that love is a lifelong journey, and that there's always hope for a new chapter, no matter how many years have passed. Fan favorites among the rejects. Among Joan's rejects, a few stand-up personalities have gained particularly strong followings. There's Tom, the retired firefighter with a heart of gold, whose calm demeanor and gentle humor made him an early fan favorite. Tom's quiet strength and unwavering support for Joan made his departure bittersweet, and fans were quick to voice their disappointment that Joan let him go. Many have called for Tom to be the next lead of the Golden Bachelor, hoping he'll find the love he so clearly deserves. Another fan favorite reject is Walter, a former musician with a soulful outlook on life. Walter's easygoing nature and his ability to connect with Joan on a deep emotional level had fans swooning. Though Joan felt their romantic connection wasn't strong enough to keep him around, Walter's ability to express his feelings and his willingness to take risks for love made him a beloved figure. Viewers have taken to social media, posting heartfelt messages of support for Walter and pushing for him to get a second chance in the spotlight. There's also Eugene, the outdoorsman with a passion for adventure and a zest for life. Eugene's optimistic outlook and youthful energy made him a refreshing presence on the show, and his emotional vulnerability touched the hearts of fans everywhere. His exit came as a surprise, with many viewers believing he had real potential to make it to the end. Now, fans are calling for Eugene to return, either for another season or a show dedicated to helping him find a partner who shares his love for adventure. Will the Rejects get there for a spin-off featuring Joan Vassos? Rejects has reached a fever pitch, and it's easy to see why. With their life stories, emotional maturity, and undeniable charisma, these men represent a different kind of reality TV contestant, one that resonates with viewers on a deeper level. They aren't just competing for screen time or drama. They're genuinely looking for love, and fans want to see them succeed. It wouldn't be the first time a Bachelor spin-off was born from fan demand, And given the overwhelming support for Joan's Rejects, it seems only a matter of time before producers seriously consider giving them a show of their own. Whether it's a second season of The Golden Bachelor or a new format altogether, viewers are eager to see these men get their happy endings. Conclusion: a golden opportunity for second chances. In a world where reality TV is often associated with drama and spectacle, The Golden Bachelorette has offered something truly special, a chance to see mature, heartful connections blossom on screen. And while Joan Vassos' journey to find love is the heart of the show, it's the men who didn't make it to the final rose ceremony that have captured the hearts of viewers. Joan's Rejects aren't just forgotten contestants. They're men with compelling stories, emotional depth, and a willingness to love again. As fans continue to rally behind them, the question isn't if they'll get another shot at love, it's when.